Namaste everybody. I'd like to introduce Swami Vimokshananda, who is the minister in charge of the Year-Vedanta Society, who will say a prayer and a few words.
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओं तत्सत् Dear everyone, I am indeed very happy to participate on this holy and auspicious occasion. The occasion was Diwali, or also called Deepavali. Diwali is a festival in India that has united all the sects and all the different types of people, including other religions. And wherever Hindus have gone outside India and they have settled, and there even the chief functionary of the head of the government comes and greets people in the name of Diwali. So you find in America, American president does. Likewise in several countries, the leaders of different faiths come together. So today I am so happy that we are all here by the courtesy of the mayor's office as well as our Dublin Interfaith Council. So this Diwali is a brand ambassador to the Hindu faith because it unites everyone. So this uniting factor is very important in our life because where we find differences galore, whether in dress or in the language or in the cultures, we all differ much. But while the differences are there, can we find out some type of similarities also? That one similarity is, as per the faith that Hinduism propounds, is God is one and that God is present everywhere, in everything, in everyone. So if God is present in everyone, then all the humanity becomes one and we become sisters and brothers together. So that unity factor is what Diwali signifies now. So with these few words, I am very happy to welcome every one of you here and let's proceed with the other items. Thank you.
My name is Sudhansh Verma. I just extend my namaste, my salutations to God in you. That's what namaste means. We believe we are a soul in a human body. A soul is important more than a body because soul is omnipresent and it never dies. Based on the 10,000 old year philosophy of Vedas, we believe that we have one purpose of life, that is ultimately achieving salvation or moksha. And Hindus all believe that it is only the human body that we get birth in, and that is the only time through our karma we can actually achieve that. Based on the credit that we have from the previous life, and then get rid of the cycle of birth and rebirth. Festival of Lights, Diwali, the significance of light over darkness, good over evil, happiness over sadness. Especially in this tough time, in 2020, when we had a very challenging year throughout the world, our prayers goes through this light that let us all be having that hope of lightness in our hearts for the better times to come. It is a phase that has come, and probably it has a purpose to reflect back on who we are as humans. What is the purpose of life? Maybe it is a time to think beyond our own self and proceed what we can do in future. Going back to the Diwali festival as such, how is it came into existence? Just wanted to share the story. Lord Rama, he went after conquering Ravana, evil person. When he came back to his home, people from his home welcomed him by lighting these lamps. And from that day, that tradition has continued till today, that he came after the victory of good over evil. But this is not only lighting of the candles or lighting of the diyas. It brings a lot of joy through festivities. It brings a lot of joy through happiness and hope amongst all the families, children, across all the sects, all the societies in India and around the world. We should always remember why that happened, and we should focus on how we can make it better. The purpose of human life is very important to understand that we are one family under one superpower. Doesn't matter what name we give it to that power. We can have many names, many faiths, many religions. There's somebody somewhere governing us. We believe that, and we are one family. And we think if that is a family, we will never think of damaging or harming that human or even living or non-living, because we believe there is divinity in every single thing, living or non-living. Divinity in any particles, the wood here, the table, the metal, the light, the phone. There's divinity in everything, and if we think from that spiritual angle, we'll always try to protect that and live up to the expectations of that. So I will not go into deep. My only thing is that what we have forgotten the roots and what we have done in the past, let us reflect on that, so that, because humans were made to be loved, things were made to be used. It has gone opposite. Things are being used, so things are being loved, and people are being used. Let us go back to the actual purpose of human life, and this is the message we want to give through Diwali to every individual on earth, that let us coexist together in love, peace and harmony. Let us live the purpose of human life and add value to what is there today. Because we have borrowed this earth from our children. We have not inherited from our forefathers. We have borrowed it. Let us think from ecosystem point of view. Let us think from technology point of view. How can we make it better so that this Diwali is actually celebrated with a meaningful purpose rather than a symbolic, purpose just by lighting the diya and we have done the job. I think it has to go deep rooted into the theology, into the history, into the whole genes or chips that we have in our system, taking thousands of years ahead, and how we can continue doing that with the wish of God and wish of every living, non-living thing that we have on earth. With that note, I'd like to conclude and thank Pat. Thank you so much for attending that on behalf of the Mayor and Interfaith City Council Forum, and thank you so much everyone for having Hindus to come and just do a small prayers here. That I just do a Gayatri mantra, the biggest Hindu mantra. It says that let there be light, let there be hope, and if there's anything that is going bad in our minds, let that be washed away, so that we can live a meaningful life. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. O Lord, lead my mind into the righteous path so that we can do all the meaningful things in life. With that note, I'll just finish my prayers, finish my talk. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Thank you.
My name is Patrick Costello. I'm the Lady Mayoress, the chain of Office of the Lady Mayoress. It's an amusing title. They clearly assumed a woman would never hold the title of Lord Mayor, so the official title of the partner of the Lord Mayor is the Lady Mayoress. I'm not the first man to be Lady Mayoress, but and hopefully I won't be the last. But that's a whole other conversation. But on behalf of the Lord Mayor, I'd like to welcome you all here to the Lord Mayor's Garden. We are sharing it with the Interfaith Forum, with all the colours of the people who live in Dublin. The Lord Mayor is the representative of all of the city. And you know, it's important to celebrate all the city in all its many varieties and colours and creeds. So it's great to have you guys here to be able to share our garden with you and to share in your festivities. I think the story of Diwali is very apt for all of us this time of year and the year that we've all had. I think all of us could do with some light in our lives and to light a light to celebrate that triumph of the good. So I think that's a message that we can all take into ourselves no matter where we're coming from, and to share in the celebration. So again, welcome to the Lord Mayor's Garden, and thank you for celebrating with us and for including us in the celebration.
Thank you very much, Lord Mayor and Pat, for inviting Interfaith and all of us to be a part of Diwali. My name is Dr. Hemant Kumar. I'm the president of VSCCI at the moment. We had a new temple, and we are just waiting that as soon as this corona scare goes away, we all will be celebrating all these functions there itself. We had this Diwali on Zoom this year, on virtual platforms. Now, Diwali, as Swamiji said and Mr. Sudhansh has said as well, it symbolizes the victory of good over evil when Lord Rama came back. And there's another story is that we all pray for the goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth, and everybody wants to have wealth so that they can enjoy the life. There are very few simple things where we can add this Diwali with Goddess Lakshmi. We pray to Goddess Lakshmi to give us strength so that we can fight in our mind that all the evils should go out of our mind and we should become as pure as we can. The symbolic of Diwali is that one is the diya lighting. Diya lighting is the lighting of is a light which the ignorance goes away and the light of knowledge comes. And this light gives us the light of compassion. And then on Diwali, before Lord Rama came home, everybody cleaned their houses. So cleaning of houses means that you clean your inside the mind as well, that there is no anger, there is no ego in our minds. So when there is no ego, when there is no in our mind, and then at the end we distribute sweets. So sweet means that we should have sweetness in our thinking, in our speech as well. So if our mind is clean, if we have a knowledge of the light, and if our speech is good, sweet, then we always, Goddess Lakshmi is there to come to your house so that you can enjoy the life. So this is a message of Diwali to all of us. So we are really thankful to Lord Mayor and Pat and DCIF, Edwin and Michael to organize this, and Swamiji is here as well. Dharmender is there as well to help us So I really thankful to all of you. I'll just have a small little prayer before I finish. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःख भाग भवेत्. ओम शांति. Thank you.
We have the dance performance now. Yeah, we move now. So the dancer, they'll just do a small performance here, so we can stay on this side. Thank you.